tell you about my guy, Leo Dunson. He's running for Congress in Nevada's 4th District. Now, if you live in Nevada, it goes without saying that you need to support this guy. Not just because I said so, but because he's running to make a difference. And I mean a real difference. He's not in it for the money, and he'll tell you that on his channel. I had an opportunity to meet this guy a couple years ago at the Young Black Leadership Summit, and let me tell you, he is one of the brightest minds entering the political arena. And he talked a lot about the state of the Republican Party and what the Republican Party needs to do to maintain after Trump. Because after Trump is out of office, make no mistake, there's going to be a tremendous vacuum that will be filled with neoconservatives and status quo Republicans if there isn't a change in the way that the Republican Party thinks and the way that they operate. In specific, there needs to be minority outreach. They need to understand that under Trump, minorities are awake. We're paying attention to politics. We're becoming politically engaged. The Republican Party owes itself some outreach to the Black community and Hispanic community, and basically communities that they have not traditionally targeted. Because the fact of the matter is, demographics are changing in America. They've been changing for a long time. The best way to deal with that is bring minorities into the fold, introduce them to conservative ideas and policies, because like I always say, they make sense. They're common sense policies. Anybody should be able to get behind those policies. So with Leo Dunson specifically, he's running in a district where there is a large Black community. And why that makes sense and why that works and why that is such a good strategic move is because he can reach the Black community in a way that a traditional Republican, and you know what I mean when I say traditional Republican, can't. And it's just so important that Republicans outreach these minority communities. Look what Trump is doing. Look at Trump's outreach to the Black community. He always touts low unemployment for Black Americans, Hispanic Americans, Black teenage Americans. He even segments and gets into the numbers. And that speaks volumes to why he has so much support amongst minorities and a growing support. And the thing is, if Republicans go back to the way things were, they're not going to win too many more elections. If you hadn't noticed, states aren't turning red. They're turning blue. California used to be a Republican state. Arizona, Colorado used to be solidly red Republican states. And now they're turning purple and blue because of the demographics and because of the stronghold, because of the messaging of the Democrat Party. Their messaging is very effective. They preach that victimhood narrative. They push identity politics. They're very good with messaging. The Republicans need to play the same game. And besides all of that, people from different communities, different backgrounds, need to have diverse opinions. The Black community, especially, is the only community that monolithically supports one political party, and it makes no sense, especially when you look at the policies. Look at the policies where Democrats have been in charge for 60 years. Those cities are in squalor. So I say all that to say, support Leo Dunson. I put a link of his channel in the description, and it's pinned in the comments. Check him out. Donate to his campaign. Never before has a candidate running for political office had this much opportunity to reach people. You don't even have to live in Nevada to support him. It's as simple as sharing his message, getting it in front of people who live in Nevada. You could donate to his campaign. The best way to beat this machine is to play their rules and play them better. Use the internet. The power of the internet is amazing. The very fact that I'm telling you about this man's channel and you have the ability to do something about it, you have the ability to share his message, you have the ability to donate to his campaign, is how we can win. I mean, think about it. I'm telling you guys, support Leo Dunson, share his content, let him know that I sent you, and let's get this man elected to office. He's somebody that can relate to the common man, and he talks about it. Watch his videos. He talks about how he can relate to the common man. Congress is supposed to be a representative of the nation. And the majority of people in Congress went to Harvard. They're wealthy as hell. They're disconnected from average American citizens. He talks about having bad credit. He talks about having student loan debt. He talks about growing up in the hood. Things that a lot of Americans can relate to. That's who you need representing you in Congress. So if you're watching this and you live in Nevada, please support Leo Dunson. And if you don't live in Nevada, share his page, share his channel, support his campaign, and let's continue to keep America great.